Once upon a time, there was a very precious jewel. It was shaped as a scarab and had been lost for many years. People had been looking for it. I received a postcard in the mail. It was an enigmatic postcard. It simply said, "Meet me at 5 o'clock down by the post office." When I got there, there was only one man, an old man with a cane, who walked out before I could even get to the car and started tapping the window. He said, "Follow me. Come to my house. There's not much time." Although I was a little bit freaked out, I was pretty happy. This was the kind of adventure, the kind of excitement that I'd been looking for a long time. But could I trust this guy? What was this about? Where was this taking me? What would happen when I got to his house? I figured that I needed some sort of safety, some kind of parachute in case something went wrong. And so, before agreeing to follow him back to his house, I picked up my phone and made one call. I said, "I'm gonna hook you up to my smartphone so you can follow the GPS of where I'm going. I'm also gonna leave this phone live so you can listen to the following conversations." It was my best friend, Jeff. The phone was in my pocket. I felt a little safer. It felt like my life was about to become a story. Like the kind of thing I've been reading about. The kind of thing that you think can only happen in those adventure books. A story filled with dragons, treasure, and all kinds of good things. When I got to his house, it was so strongly fortified it looked more like a castle. We had to go through a gate with guards on both sides. The guard asked me if I had any sort of phone or devices. I was at a very difficult situation right now. I had to decide whether to tell him the truth or to lie. I figured if I got caught and the adventure came to an end, I'd regret it. And so I did tell him I had a phone. He asked me to surrender it for a short time. I checked in with my gut and realized I trust this man, even though I didn't know him. Well, at least my friend Jeff would know the location of where I was if something went wrong. As I drove through the gates, I looked up and noticed a strange symbol, some kind of beetle, on both sides of the entrance. A golden beetle. I made note of this. There was no chit-chat to be had with this guard. I went through the gate and pulled up in front of the house where there was someone waiting for me and beckoning me to come inside. We walked through the door after he unlocked it. It wasn't the same man. He had pulled around back. And I was greeted by a lavish and beautiful hallway. The strangest thing was that his house was full of animals. In the front room, there were sheep. and actually a lawn the sheep were nibbling on. It's brought a smile to my face to know that this man was tending these animals, and confirmed my thought that he must be safe. So I continued to follow my lucky star, knowing that soon the answers would be revealed. And sweet honey would be waiting for me on the other side of the door.